Hoi hoi! Today I'm going to hike 31 kilometers to Rabka-Zdrój. I really wanted to hike only 16 to Jordanów, but I couldn't find accommodation there. The guidebook does list a campsite, but it apparently is no longer in use. Fortunately, it's all downhill to Jordanów, and Leg told me yesterday from Jordanów onwards there's a lot of tarmac to the next village. There are some hills, but not that high, so it should be doable. I do have a blister on my right heel, which I haven't been able to pop. My shoes are fairly new, and because of the space my toes need, the laces aren't long enough for a heel lock. So I'm going to try for maybe an imperfect heel lock and hope that helps. And I'm going to put some tape on it. It's going to be another glorious day. Let's hike! So on my way to Jordanów, I came across this hut, which appears to be open to the public, with 2 bunk beds inside. So if you do not want a wild camp, this is also an option. I've just checked the online map, and the little hut is near kilometer 368 on trail. I'm entering Bystra Podolanska, and I wouldn't mind a drink or two, because I'm 13 kilometers in right now and it's already hot. But it's Sunday, so I may be just out of luck. Well, apart from the supermarket, which is closed, there's nothing else here. No cafe or anything, so I have to wait till Jordanów. I think I'm entering the outskirts of Jordanów, which is unexpectedly fast. Didn't expect it so soon. And it appears that somewhere ahead of me there's an ice cream shop open, because I saw someone eating ice cream. With the sun being this hot, that's exactly to my liking. I didn't film in town center because there were people and especially children present, and consent is important. But near the fountain is a supermarket where you can buy everything you need, sandwiches, drinks, and they even have an oven where they can heat the sandwiches up for you. So that was absolutely delicious. Now it's about 50 more kilometers to Rabka-Zdrój. Sorry, I must be mispronouncing it. My apologies to any Polish watching. But about 50 more kilometers to Rabka, and there will be some more villages along the way. It will be mostly paved roads, tarmac, and a few unpaved ones. So it should make good progress. According to the sign, it's 3.5 hours, so no problem at all. Ice towel for the win again. I'm seriously hot, but I dunked the ice towel in the fountain, along with my head for that matter, and it's still cold, and oh boy do I need that. And wait, I spy with my little eye a cemetery. Oh joy, always very happy to see those. The winch isn't working, so I had to hold it up by hand, but man, cold water. Has a little grocery store which is closed on Sundays, and that's quite disappointing. I'm down to my last half-liter of water, and it's 6 kilometers to Rabka-Zdrój, which I can do, I know, but I'd rather not. So let's see if I can scrounge up some more water, because I need at least a cold ice towel. In the meadow back there, with the view of the mountain range, was a perfectly good tree with shade for a break. But I'm stubborn. I kept hiking, and now I kind of regret it. Because again, my body says I need a break, so I'm looking for the next best spot. But at least I have water. A family that was lounging in their backyard handed me a full bottle. So I have a full liter, which should be more than enough to make it to Rabka-Zdrój. I'm too tired to pronounce it correctly, my apologies. But first, let's see if I can find somewhere to take a break. Underpass was not as relaxing as the meadow would have been, but at least I sat down, and that is unusual for me. So now 4 more kilometers to Rabka-Zdrój, and that should be fine. I feel energized again after that break. That was interesting. At one of the chapels along the roadside, there was actually a service with a priest and a choir, and there were loads of cars along the road leading up to the chapel, and there were quite a few people attending the service. Obviously I didn't film any of it because privacy and consent, but it was interesting. I didn't realize that the chapels that you see along the roadside were actually being used still for services. Hoi, I'm in Rabka-Zdrój, and I must say today was a surprisingly pleasant walk. It was much more green, more nature than I was anticipating. So all in all, I had a great time. Maybe it's because the expectations were a bit low today, but it really was a lovely walk. The only really annoying stretch was the busy road out of Jordanów, but afterwards there was some forest that was parallel to the road, and that was a beautiful walk and also lovely. And the trail was not hard today. The only first bit going down was a bit rocky, and I don't like hiking on rocks. It takes so much concentration for foot placement, so it's not really relaxing. But later in the day, the trail was just forest path, some tarmac, some grassy paths as well. So all in all, it was a very enjoyable day. Now I'm staying in Hotel Wiosna. It is very luxurious. I have a great room. Also had a burger in a restaurant nearby and did some shopping. Some more mango juice and some cheese for lunch tomorrow. So I'm all set for tomorrow. Hopefully it won't be as hot because it's just my luck that when I hike somewhere that there's a heat wave. I thought May would be a bit cooler and I'd avoid the heat of the summer, but no luck. I won't wish for rain, but a bit cooler would be fun. See you tomorrow.